Our green beans, string beans, are a little sparse, mainly because we usually plant a double row instead of a single row, but we just plant a single row like I told you earlier on the video because we've got a lot of them in the freezer. And these are lima beans. You can see our sweet basil in there is getting ready to flower, and once that flowers, you will have the pollinators in here for these bean flowers. And see, a lot of them are up on the net, and a lot of them look like bush beans. I don't know what's going on, but it's got to be something with the seeds. The okra is starting to produce. Excuse me, the other end gets more sun, and this end doesn't. But it will catch up as it gets taller. It will pick up a little more sun. It's 9:30 in the morning, and you see how much shade is in this garden. You just need 6 to 7 hours, but if you had a big open field here, you'd produce more. This is our melon that came up volunteer, and we decided to let it grow. We've got a few of the carrots that we planted going, and our main reason with carrots is if a carrot is growing and it hits an obstruction, it stunts it. It will not be a long carrot. And this garden has about 10 inches of man-made soil with a lot of compost in it, and I just want to see if a carrot will grow straight. And these cucumbers have been a little slower to come up. You can see it's just getting some morning sun, and it is starting to set cucumbers. We're starting to pick up the market mores off of that. They've been slow to produce. And this is my calypso, which we need to pick a few of these. We really haven't picked a lot, maybe 35, 45 cucumbers. We picked just a handful of market mores, but you can see the bees sitting on it and the flowers. For some strange reason, everything seemed to settle out of male flowers first, a lot of male flowers, and the female flowers are really slow. And we need to pick some okra. In fact, a couple of these pods might be past their prime. But it's waist high. And I wish it was a little bit higher, but when it gets waist high, if you just go in there, and I did a video on it a couple years ago, experimenting with making them bush out. And the secret to this is I cut them off at the node. And the secret of this is to get this thing up about waist high. It's almost waist high. And then you just cut it off in the middle. I had to do a little research on this. You had to cut it off in the middle, and I was cutting it off like at just above the node. If you cut it off at the middle, all these will come out and make branches, and instead of climbing up 12 feet in the air or pulling them over to pick it, you'll have them all out here where you could pick it standing on the ground.